Next is oyster egg or neng from Xing Cooked Food. This stall, which has been here for more than a decade, is run by an elderly uncle, and he runs the stall single-handedly. So during peak periods, be prepared to wait at least half an hour for your order. Most people order the standard lard or tian, which is basically oyster omelette with some fried starch mixed in. But you can easily make it carb-free by asking for oyster egg or neng, which is oysters and eggs minus the starch, and this is what I have here. See? This is the uncle's largest $10 portion, and there are several reasons why this neng is so good. First, trying the egg. And the egg is very different from most neng that you get from oyster omelette stalls. You'll either love it or you hate it. You know, for olawat, the egg is usually fried in a lot of oil, and the result is a fried, eggy taste, full of oil. But here it's fried at a lower temperature and not a lot of oil is actually used. So the result is that the eggs are not crispy but fluffy and moist and juicy because he adds some of the oyster juice into the mix. It's seasoned with some fish sauce, but if you order it without chili, right, the seasoning is light, maybe a little too light for some. And to give it an additional dimension of flavor, the uncle throws in these huge stalks of spring onion, and it gets this big spring onion flavor. Look at how big these spring onion stalks are. Ask for it with chili, as the sambal chili is dried prawn based, so it adds the additional layer of much needed savouriness. And the oysters in a $10 portion you get, let's see. Okay, so in this $10 plate, you get 13 oysters, which is about, I don't know, 75 cents, 80 cents an oyster, which is actually incredible value. Tasting the oysters on its own. God, barely seared and quite plump. The uncle basically puts the raw oysters on top of the cooked omelette for about half a minute, and then he seasons it with fish sauce before actually serving it. The chili on the side, it's sour and a bit garlicky. It adds more flavor, but at the same time it seems redundant because the sour chili sauce for olawat is meant to cut through the richness because the omelette is typically fried in a lot of oil, but it is not so at this stall. Anyway, this dish is great because it is as simple as it gets. Lightly flavoured omelette with barely seared oysters. It's nice that the natural flavour of the ingredients actually shine through here. The other seasonings of spring onion, fish sauce, the palm oil, and the chili sambal help to support those natural flavours. It's very nice.